All praise, glory, and honor be to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rukwakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of the Great Millstone. In this lesson, I got a clip I'm going to show, and it's just to solidify how the world has been taken down by Esau Edom, the red man who the world ignorantly called white. And he used forgery and deception by opening up the Bible. All right, with that, I'm going to start in John chapter 8. And it's a good account. This is a beautiful chapter. There's so much edification in this chapter about mercy, about who's who, about the wicked Pharisees who were Jews, but they believed in the fabrications of Esau Edom. Matter of fact, before I get here, I'm gonna go to 38. But before I get here, let me pull up the clip, because he said something that he didn't know what he was talking about, or I perceived it to be. Okay, because he's like most people that don't believe in the Bible, especially so-called Negroes. They think that it was written by the so-called white man. All right, but that's a lie. So let's get into it. I hope this lesson is edifying to the elect of Israel.
How did Christianity make it around this planet? Well, you do just like your father does it, don't you? God was doing all the murdering and killing, so did the people. The people followed the book of the Bible, letter, word for word, and then what they do, they went around this planet, killing and murdering every indigenous culture.
So, see, gotta stop right there, because this is my point. How a lot of so-called Negroes look at the Bible as the so-called white man's book, with no understanding, no true perception. Yahushua was what the world would ignorantly call a so-called Negro. All right, and Yahushua has something to say about these people that put on the persona of their father. All right, the devil. Let's go to John chapter 8, and I'm going to start at verse 38. He was having a back and forth with the wicked Pharisees, Judites, that were being controlled by the Roman Empire. When watching these videos, sometimes you got to chew the meat and spit out the bones, as they say. Right. Thus it reads, I speak that which I have seen which I have seen with my father. This is Yahushua speaking about his father, our heavenly Father Yahweh. Ye do that which ye have seen with your father. All right. Just like nowadays, you have these so-called Christians, especially in the so-called black church, where they've been taught through a seminary schools and by the false teachings of Catholicism, how to look at the world, how to look at the world through their so-called biblical standpoint. The same thing happening now was happening back then. All right. Verse 39. Then answered and said unto him, Abraham is our father. These are the wicked Pharisees. Abraham is our father. Yahushua said unto them, If ye were Abraham's children, ye would do the work of Abraham. All right. Continuing in the faith. You know. And Abraham had to take down, certain nations to get to the land of Israel. You know, they weren't siding, they weren't joining hand in hand with the wicked. I mean, it's like Abraham wasn't joining hand in hand with the wicked. Unlike what they were doing during Yahushua's time and what they do now. Verse 40. But now ye seek to kill me, a man that have told you the truth, which I have heard of the Most High. This did not Abraham. Okay? Abraham stood on truth. He wasn't bribed or persuaded by any carnal means. He was a man of the Spirit. Unlike a lot of these, you could say, wicked Pharisees nowadays. Verse 41. Ye do the deeds of your father. Then said they to him, We be not born of fornication. We have one Father, even the Most High. Yahushua, verse 42. Yahushua said unto them, If the Most High were your Father, ye would love me. For I proceeded forth and came from the Most High. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Why do ye not understand my speech? Even because ye cannot hear my word, because there's no truth in them. Even to this day, you have your 2/3 leaders in Israel. You have your fabricated leaders of the other heathen nations that swear they know the Most High, but they don't know Yahushua. They don't know that Yahweh has sent Yahushua for this very purpose, to wake up his elect, his chosen, from the 12 tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, West Indians, and Haitians, and those that might look like the other nations, but are of the seed, the sperma of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, known as the speckled bird. Verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a father. For he is a liar, and the father of it. I don't want to get too deep, but we're going to go here. Let's go to, come on. Let's go to Genesis. before I get that, let's continue in the video for a short period.
You do just like your father does it, don't you? God was doing all the murdering and killing, so did the people. The people followed the book of the Bible, letter, word for word, and then what they do, they went around this planet killing and murdering every indigenous culture until they got the Christianity on every single continent. Christianity is literally spread by killing and murder and rape. If you don't believe this, just pick up a history book during the Papal Inquisitions when Rome was extending its power and trying to take over the entire planet.
All right. To clarify up the murdering part, let's go here. Where did murder begin? In Genesis chapter 4. Start at verse 9. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Now this is the Lord questioning Cain after Cain unalived his brother Abel for jealousy, because his brother Abel presented a more perfect sacrifice to the Lord, of his first fruits, the best of his best to the Lord. When Cain, on the other hand, was being slothful. Verse 10, and he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground, and now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. That's why everywhere this man go, Esau, Edom. We're going to get there, but it started with Cain. Though it started with Cain, Esau, Edom is the personification of Cain, who was a murderer from the beginning. And he was a vagabond. Like, even when they came out of Europe, that's why Europe's known as the bottomless pit when you read it in Revelations. That was a part of his curse. Let me read it again. Verse 12, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth, even to this day. That's why they have to use the children of Israel to work, through slave, picking cotton and all that. If they didn't, it wouldn't yield no fruit. They have nothing. They are nothing. And without using people, there'll be nothing. Without murdering, robbing, raping, killing, destroying people, they will not be anything. Let me get to the point. Verse 13, and Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. The Lord should have set a mark upon Cain. Let's see what that entails. Mark. Mark. Let's go to the first definition. But you see all those definitions: spot, streak, blemish, blot, a symbol, sign, right? Characteristics. Let's go here. Open it up. I'm gonna go to blotch. All right. An irregular patch or unsightly mark on a surface, typically the skin. Red blotches on her face, and that's kind of funny because that's what Esau or Cain was marked with. His pigment being taken away, his blood being able to show through his skin. And who's that? Who is that representative of? Let's get it. Let's go to Genesis, the same book. Same book. And let's go to Genesis 25. I think I already got it. Yeah, came out red all over. This is during the time when Isaac and Rebekah had two children. They were twins. Two nations fighting inside the same womb. And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment. And they called his name Esau. All right. The same curse, the same mark that was given to Cain was given to Esau. The first came out red, all over like a hairy garment, like we just read. A blotch. She had a red blotch all over her face. All right, with that being said, let's continue watching the video, get a couple more scriptures, and close out on that. A murderer.
This just pick up a history book during the Papal Inquisitions, when Rome was extending its power and trying to take over the entire planet. They slaughtered and killed over 80 million people under the Pope's orders. This is how they got the town to say, man, we better follow this stuff or this is going to be us. They would take and go to an indigenous culture. Every continent has been attacked by these people. They show up with the, oh, we're here to bring you the good news. And then the next thing you know, you're getting raped, pillaged. They take the chief of the town, bring the chief to the center of the town, call everybody down. Then they burn the chief or kill the chief or torture him.
Okay. You get the picture? This man went around the whole world using the Bible under the false pseudoscience of Christianity, destroying the people, and it brought the scripture to my mind. I had to look it up in the Blue Letter Bible, Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. And I'm going to read it first. Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. Yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Using this lie, this deception of the word of Christianity, right? Of Christianity, by putting the Bible in front of people's faces, but not really following the Bible, as Yahushua said in John chapter 8. Not really doing as the Father said, as Abraham, right? They went all over the world, coming out of Rome, destroying people left or right, heaping to himself all nations. Let's get that. I want to get that definition for heaping. Heaping. Heapeth.
Strong's H6908. Kavats.
Kavats. And that made me want to go here. Together, assemble. Together, collect, assemble. Go here to assemble. And we're gonna look at verse at the second definition. It's a verb, meaning it's an action word. Fit together. He heapeth to himself all people. Fit together the separate component parts of a machine or other object, that other object being people. Fit together the separate component parts. And then Yahweh Shema Shah separated the nations according to the lot of Israel. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay. I want to put up this word fabricate. Fabricate. Construct or manufacture something, especially an industrial product, especially from prepared components. All right. They constructed and manufactured an industrial product called Christianity that has destroyed the children of Israel and the whole world over and over again due to their forgery, their lies, their unrighteous decrees. And now they're being exposed. It say you will have to fabricate an exhaust system. I don't want to go into that, but let's see. Fit together, put together, piece together, patch up. Everybody over the world, around the world, even in the so-called Eastern Hemisphere, calling on Jesus. Right, I'm gonna leave it right there pretty much. You know, I'll say this, like anyone that's in the truth know, Esau used Christianity to pervert the world and the word. Okay? They use Christianity to pervert the word of the Most High, and therefore the world has been perverted. And the Lord is coming with a cleansing agent. And this time it's called fire. All I gotta say is if you continue in that lie, believing and trusting in that lie, you are as your father the devil, that red devil. Cain, Esau, Edom. Let me get one more precept or one more scripture before I get out of here. I know it's in Isaiah, but 30. Let me just go here. Isaiah 10 and 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, the speckled bird, the southern and northern kingdom of Israel, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. And that's why they had to take Yahweh Shai out. But when he come back, they're not going to do it because he said, you know, I became your enemy because I tell you the truth, I become your enemy. Like we just read in John chapter 8. Again, Isaiah 10 and 20, and it shall come to pass in that day, in the times we're living in right now, that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob. Escape from what? Escape from the trouble, the damnation, the destruction. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's righteous indignation upon this earth, upon this world, this system, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. All right. With that, let's close out, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kwakadash, and double honor to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Till next time, Adawan Ratazah, endure. Shalom.